Hey YouTube. So, I have been working all day on this game, and I've got it like so set up, like it's really good. And so far, I got the mechanics like really solid and good enough for a first release. However, I'm having a little bit of trouble having the AI map the tiles of the pictures to the actual pictures themselves. So I had it make a program, and what's really screwing things up is there's translucency in these files, because it's gotta make some translucency for them, because it's gotta cut the image out, and then it's gotta map that image to a grid, and it's not doing a very good job. But I had it create a tool to do it, and it's supposed to support several different size ratios or resolutions, I guess you could call it. Like right now, the beginner levels are all 16 by 16, so it doesn't have too much room to play around with. But when we get into bigger levels, like 50 by 50 tiles, it should be a lot better. But yeah, this is what I've been doing all day, just playing around with this. I wanted to get this game done, and as soon as I can get these things mapped accurately, we can just start shoving out all kinds of levels. So definitely, I think I'm gonna, because I have a first set, which are, like I was telling you, they are a beach set. And the one I'm having problems with is sunglasses. Like it has the lenses, but the bottom half of the lenses are just supposed to be black. But it is masking them out and making that part of it translucent instead of actually making them black. So it's like, oh, come on. But I'm trying. So far, I think I've had cereal and ramen today. I don't think I'm going to eat dinner. It's already almost 11 p.m. I've literally been working on this. I have two projects I'm working on at once. Like this one, and then I have a task system that I'm also working on. So I'm slowly progressing both of them. I'm most interested, of course, in the game. Freaking heck yeah, look at this thing. It made a tool so that I can mask it myself. It's so freaking cool. You can paint, erase. It's actually doing it right now. Because I went through all the levels that I currently have, and I masked out every, I'm giving you a sneak peek, sorry, of the tiles and everything, so kind of cool. So I tried to have the AI do it, but it's just not very good at making the boundaries and all that stuff. So I'm doing it. and it came out pretty good. Came out good. Now all it has to do is it takes the you'll see this thing down at the bottom here. You'll see it's it says export, and that's the like the little hashtags or whatever you want to call them, number signs. It just needs that data right there, and it's going through the browser, and it's pulling all the data from it and then applying it to its puzzle creation thing based off of the squares. So it'll put a tile in each one of those little squares. You can see the little blue squares for each one here. So yeah, it'll put a tile in each one, and each one of those you can send flying off when you click it. So it's gonna be cool. I'm probably not gonna release it tonight, though I could. Um, yeah, maybe I will, but I don't know. I got to figure out the next set. But this set is all completed. I have all 10. I have 10 photos in this set. I might figure out some other ones, but if you looked at this, you notice that it's kind of like a blocky, kind of Minecrafty image, and it was meant to be that way on its own, so on purpose. Now there are some things I would like to be able to do, and that I didn't even ask it to make this thing for me. I asked it to make it for itself so that it could mask it correctly. One thing I would really like it to be able to do is so I can increase or decrease the size of the actual image to better fit as well. So that's one thing I'm going to ask it to actually do too. So I can just, have a little thing where I can make the image bigger or smaller just so that I can, better, get the squares around it. But this is just the easy levels, the 10 easy levels. So probably they're going to be the only ones that are really small, like 16 by 16 squares. The next ones, if I showed you, there's 24, 32, 40, and 50 by 50. So kind of cool. I'm looking forward to now I can just make a bunch of them. It took me less than 5 minutes to get all the squares and everything all correct for all 10 of the levels. And it was taking it like hours to do it. And I was like, I did tell it to make a tool so that it could do it itself easier. And it inadvertently made the tool easy for me to use. Kind of awesome, to be honest. So I didn't even know. It just said, it didn't even tell me to click the thing for the tool. It just made its own tool. It's kind of cool. Man, AI is freaking crazy. I tell you guys. It's insane. Well, I almost got it done. There's a few little errors that keep popping up because I had to change how things work. I had to make it so that the maps in the game, or the photos in the game, painted on top of tiles work the exact same way as in the tool as it does in the game. So it made things a little bit strange. So having to fix all kinds of bugs again. You change one thing, it makes a bunch of new bugs. I don't know why. That's how things work. But it is 1:30 a.m. and I'm tired. I don't want to stay up too late. I know I didn't really do much today, but tomorrow I will have at least a base version of this game going for you guys. So I will have it out and ready. So it's going to be cool. I'm going to have fun doing it. I can't wait. I just got to keep playtesting it until I have, very little bugs. But yeah, I'm going to head out, and I hope you guys have a good morning, day, or evening whenever you watch this. All right, bye.